Strike Force 11 spent their careers as elite tactical operators, securing portal sites in Florida. Now, that reality has been replaced by the Viper, a magical space galleon sailing through a violent starry void. Admiral Gogo and his raiders are operating deep behind enemy lines and are vastly outnumbered. Their goal is a rescue mission. They are hunting the entity known as Papa Smurf to recover their captured teammate, Command Master Chief Holly Evans. Standing between the raiders and their target is a gauntlet of dimensional trials. To reach the enemy stronghold, they must survive the 9 gates of hell, each one more lethal than the last. This is no longer a standard military operation. Survival depends on the squad's ability to master the internal logic and progression mechanics of a lit RPG universe. The crew faces immediate attrition in the early gates. They navigate the toxic gases of discord and fight off undead armadas in the Gate of Suffering, where any sailor killed by the enemy is resurrected as part of the hostile crew. The squad relies on the Great Hunt buff, granting a 20% combat boost and double experience for real-time leveling. They also face environmental alerts. The Aura of War reduces armor integrity by 50%, but increases damage by 200%. Grinding through these 9 gates is a necessity. It provides the mechanical progression required to survive the higher-level sectors of this reality. The raiders eventually reach the shores of Camelot. They have survived the gauntlet, but they realize that standard military hardware and base stats cannot defeat a reality-bending boss. DM, the team's IT specialist, approaches the problem by treating ancient magic as a form of computer code. DM restructures the pathing codes for a basic fireball. By treating mana manipulation as resource allocation, he increases the spell's blast radius by 20% without expending any extra energy. To Merlin and Arthur, who view magic as a chaotic metaphysical force, this mathematical approach is an entirely foreign logic. This alliance grants the raiders access to legendary loot. They raid the Barrow of the Fallen to secure the Chalice of Mending, an artifact capable of healing wounds that standard medkits cannot touch. By treating the universe's source code as a weapon and securing mythological allies, the raiders transition from surviving the system to actively manipulating its rules. There is still a biological limitation. Even with legendary gear and optimized spells, the raiders' human bodies are too fragile to channel the high-level energy required for the final assault. To solve this, they relocate to Olympus, the troll homeworld. Here, they undergo the Agoge, a punishing, month-long training sequence under the command of Warlord Ajax. The high oxygen air and crushing atmospheric pressure of the troll world are deceptive. This environment forces the squad's physical stamina and musculature to evolve, ensuring their bodies can survive the strain of their own system buffs. This grueling physical limit break is the final prerequisite. The raiders are now physically and systemically prepared to raid the enemy's stronghold. The raiders corner their targets in the subterranean Tartarus sector, a canyon filled with steam, fire, and industrial-scale defenses. As the battle reaches its peak, the extreme threat level of the enemies causes the universe's internal game mechanics to shatter, triggering a mythic ascension. The squad's core members evolve into new classes. General Kevlar becomes the cosmic juggernaut, while Terror evolves into the Avatar of the Eclipse, gaining the ability to fold space-time and step through dark matter. Admiral Gogo unlocks the Tactical Trickster class. This evolution gives him the power to permanently rewrite the physical and magical rules of the battlefield. To defeat a god-tier threat, the military strike team had to step beyond their human mortality and become a pantheon of mythic avatars. The victory is bittersweet. Although Holly is rescued, the villains escape the dimension to launch a demonic armada toward Earth. The raiders respond by executing a localized rift jump. They anchor the Viper in Earth's orbit, positioning themselves as the first line of defense. They deploy the Abyssal Sonar, a device that pierces magical and cosmic stealth. This technology turns the Viper into an early warning system, capable of detecting the enemy fleet before it can strike. The team began their journey as mortal operators. They have returned to the skies above their home as an omnipotent shield for humanity.